Hi, Daniel here from The Run, and today we will go through some of the top voted products on Product Hunt, and together we will try to analyze them from a UX point of view. So let's get started. First product is called Recap, your AI knowledge space for insightful visuals. Okay, the website looks interesting. It's this thing that follows the pointer, adds a bit of a flavor to this whole thing. Also the button, it's easy to spot on the dark background. It has this stroke that moves around, so it attracts a bit more attention. Has hover states, that's cool. There is a preview of the product and some highlights of the features as well, and what you can do, FAQs and so on. What's missing in a way is maybe another CTA somewhere on the page. You have one here on top. You have this Product Hunt badge, which gives a bit more proof. Also some testimonials, but other than that, there is no CTA on the pages. This is the only one. And on top, you have also this add extension to Chrome. Okay, let's try out the product. The create account page is quite simple. They have this visual here, also the title, but there is a lot of space that's not used. And the only option to create account or sign in is just through Google. So there are no emails or at least all those social accounts. Okay, we are in the product. There is no onboarding, or at least no onboarding questionnaire. There are some stuff here on the top, which honestly, I don't know what it is because they don't have a title. You can though search something, and there are 3 sources. I assume this is somehow extracted from these 3 parts, but yeah, there is definitely a lack of context. What's also weird is like this button, it's the same as home. Visuals, I don't know what visuals. They have visual types like timeline and table and mind map. Okay, these are the mind maps. And there are also the agent types that you can see here. But again, there is a bit of a lack of context of how things are working on the platform and what you can do, what this 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 means here. Also what's with the, oh, now it doesn't show up. And it takes some time to load back. So what's with the highlights? As you can see in some of the pages, they have these highlights. It would be great to have an onboarding process, but also to give more context of what's happening on the page, what I should do. Other than that, let's add some content. URL, our own website. Okay, still working. And you can see there are 2 visuals added for this, 3 visuals for this. I assume if I open this and I see the visuals. Yes, they are here, though this is not working, so you can't click on 1, 2, 3, 4 on the arrows. So yeah, that looks broken. If we click on the website, then we have these 3 experts, that are agents that can analyze the content. We have marketing, a business analyst, and a community. Let's go with the marketing one, and let's see what kind of measurable results has Daniel achieved for past projects. Okay, it generates this. What if I change this to change the view for another question? Okay, let's switch to a business analyst one and go with mind map. So it extracts a lot of data, as you can see here, from the source, and I just like pasted the website. But yeah, some guidance on how to use the product and how to make the most out of it, it would be great. There is the subscription also. You can switch between a light mode, and it has a bit of a delay, or it works the other way around. There is also a plugin and so on. Okay, let's go back to this. And if you want to revisit something, just click on it and everything is there, or it should be there. And in this case, I actually can navigate between these. So it looks at for provided this part wasn't working, at least not here. Maybe let's see if we go back. We didn't have a school teacher, we had a marketing expert. So you can see these. So yeah, also this back button kind of blends in too much with the background. The search is moving around. If you notice, like we have it here, but if we move to one of these, it's here. Though we would have enough space to just keep it in place. So yeah, let's recap. Let's try another product. Okay, the next one is Minduck Discovery, an AI search platform that fuels your curiosity with interactive mind maps and so on. Let's try out Minduck. So straight on the homepage, there is a lot of stuff that's going on. This video takes a lot of space. The CTA is not clear, so we have try now here, but you barely notice that it's a button. Also try discovery. This doesn't have a hover state. I assume this would be the main heading, but it's a text. It's a large image below. There is end discovery, what this thing does. Okay, it opens the product. Let's go a bit back. Some stuff for the product and testimonials, Q&A and so on. Okay, let's try this thing out, see how it works. For account creation, they overlay this create account model on top of the product as it looks now. There is the option to continue with Google, again, no hover state, or enter an email and continue with email. This field, it's quite easy to miss this email field. It blends a bit too much. Now it's not blending because it's like has this red stroke because I clicked on it, but as it was before, it blends a bit too much with the background, and it's also a different size, so like everything looks slightly at different sizes than the other ones. It would be great to just standardize this, and hence you have this background. The image might not make any sense, so it would worth maybe trying it out, just leaving the welcome and the login to continue journey, like this part of the model on the screen, and just to remove this one. Let's try out the product. Okay, so get into the product. I have this 10 duck chips. I have no clue what's that at this stage. So yeah, there is no context, no onboarding. Let's just click on got it. And this moves a bit further up. Like the home screen, it's quite empty, I would say. It has a hover state, but otherwise it might be quite easy to miss. The button has no hover states though. See what we have here. So we have home, bookmark, and history. These are empty, no empty states yet, or what I should do, how I should work with these. Home, it's quite the same. Okay, let's just try the impact of UX and build successful. Okay, let's see the impact of UX in building successful startups. Now this thing is working, so okay, it's done. We have this, I assume this is under history. It looks like it's under history, yes. If you go here, on the home, it's still just a clear thing. So I can go back here, I assume. We have these delete and bookmark options here, and this share on X/Twitter. So these two blends quite a lot with the background. It's not that easy to notice them. There is no label even on hover or any kind of tooltip. And this is the output. You can select, you can write in, but this doesn't impact what's after this node. So works somehow separately, I assume. You can close these. Okay, so we can, as I mentioned, you can bookmark it. If you come to the bookmark, you'll see it here. History is here. So these two basically are grouped together here, but on the sidebar, they look separate. You can close the sidebar. What's a bit annoying with this closing the sidebar is that the close and open the sidebar button moves. So you have it on top here, then it moves here. You can start a new search, but when you click on this, it opens on top. And also this side moves. So I assume this thing, I don't know, it's either an image, though it shouldn't be because you can see my history here. Somehow this part moves a bit further up. And here you can search. It's the same thing as before. And as you can see now, it goes back, and if it's closed, it looks, yeah, it's a plus. So when you open it, it's an arrow. When it's closed, it's a plus, which might be a bit confusing. Also, this is misleading in a way. I would expect that I just click here, start typing, but it's not working like that. So I click there and it opens on the main screen. Okay, that was Minduck. We have Klemta. Run your business in one place. Not sure how much I can use this, but yeah, the website is clean. It looks nice, and they highlight the features or capabilities on the side. You can see while you scroll, we have exclusive networks and perks, complete suite of US business, and so on. Okay, and there are no hover states for this, at least not for the main CTA, but they have for the login one. And we have obviously the product hunt badges here. Okay, so we can create an account by email or by Google. Having these testimonials here adds a bit of a social proof for this whole thing, which is nice. Okay, so yeah, let's create an account. Yeah, so this is definitely for somebody who wants to open or owns a US company. You can select between these two. As you might notice, this changed from how it was before to full rounded, and now it went back. Same here as I start switching, but yeah, keeping these testimonials here and the image of the product, preview of the product, it's a nice touch. And then you have to fill in the company name, the ending, the company industry, and from here on you should just start a payment process, right? So we'll just stop here. Try merge AI agents that work for you 24/7. So they are backed by YC. They have also the product hunt badge here. Try for free or book a demo. Log in and get started. This doesn't have hover states. The ones here, they do. Okay, the button works. Oh, it doesn't work. It just opens this bad getaway file. Bit of a description of how the product works. I'm not sure what's with the logos here, so again, it would make sense to have a bit of a title just to let me know, are these partners or what I can do with these. You can integrate with these, I don't know. Describes the automation, connect your app, and handles the rest. They have these popular templates that you can explore, which is good. Usually these kind of templates helps a lot in setting up the users and making them understand the product, or at least the value the product delivers. Okay, now this works. Awesome. Let's create an account. Okay, and we are in the product. Here are a couple of prompts, examples you can use. View chat, view activity, upgrade, what's more? Apps, connections, and settings. Okay, we can maybe try out this one. Notify us like about emails from boss. See how it goes. Okay. So basically you add the prompt, the tool starts thinking and analyzing your request. It takes some time though. And it created this and set up the trigger and the action. Oh, okay. So what's a bit weird maybe is I'm not sure what this part does. Basically the instruction, but I can completely delete it. I'm not sure how this thing interacts with stuff on the top. So if trigger and action are somehow influenced by what you have here below, I can delete these, but now I don't have an option to add them back. Yeah, it looks like I don't have an option to add them back. It would be great to just have something maybe here that triggers the tools so I can add back the action that I want, activity, team access, and so on. You can close this. So obviously from this point on, you should connect the tools. Yeah, again, if I delete something as the action, it doesn't show up and I don't really see any options to add them back. Also, I can't really find the templates. So we have apps, definitely. We have connections, like these are the two connections that were suggested that you can execute from here. And then we have settings, but yeah, no option, at least I don't see any options to start with a template. And now I'm back in the home screen and I don't even have the 3 prompts anymore. Might be a bit more complicated from this point on. What's in a way, what I feel like it's missing, it's kind of the same thing as for a lot of these tools. It's like having a proper onboarding, in a way helping me set up the first connection or first whatever you call it, and helping or guiding me to understand the value of the product, because otherwise I have to figure this out on my own and that might be a bit too complicated, I would say. So yeah, that it would be awesome to have like a short guidance or something just to make sure that I get the product and understand the value of the product and I can create my first connection. Okay, then we have Hamva, your easiest go-to avatar tool. So the page in itself, let's see. Oh, this doesn't work though. So the logo, usually the logo, it goes back to the home page, obviously, but this doesn't work. But the home page is actually this page. Okay, so we have a bunch of avatars, which I assume we can customize or edit or something like that. Oh, when you click on that, it just goes straight to create account or login. And we have to select again, so it doesn't continue from what I selected. I have to do that step again. All right, there are some lifestyle options, as they call it. You can also change the aspect ratio. Okay, and this is the text and the audio. Now the audio, it's a bit, I don't know, I would say it's easy to feel that it's not a real human being. Okay, let's add some text, so we can change this text here, but this text doesn't affect what the avatar is saying. So we have projects and exports, which they are a bit without any context. So I'm not sure what's under projects and what export do. So yeah, I assume export will just export a video, but since I don't have a preview for what I pasted here, I'm not sure how this thing will work or how this thing will actually look. But let's click on export. Also, when I clicked on exports, under projects appeared number 1, it generates something. I tried out the product before, this is why we have 2. So the video is generating, but kind of this is the whole product. So we have a bunch of avatars that you can customize as what they say, and there is no preview. So if you change the text or if you add your own text, because obviously this is why you are here, or upload your audio file, then you have to click on export And just after that, you can see the end result. So this would take a couple of more minutes, but this is...
We believe that
even in this situation, you can still, I would say it's quite easy to see or feel that the voice is not right, a human voice. Then we have Persona AI, sales and voice agents. Okay, so we have login and book a demo, try for free now, book a demo. This button was a bit weird. They have the 3 agents here.
I'm Nia.
With a bit of preview, which is nice. It's nice that they have these previews. Oh, and we have the website, and this looks very familiar with, wait, let me check once more. Might be Klemta? Yeah, with Klemta. So this layout with title on the left side, images that scroll on the right side. It's basically this. Some metrics, and they use this revenue calculator, which is a good, I assume, like I saw it in a bunch of other projects. It's a very good way to gather some email addresses and testimonials and reviews and so on, so on. Not a lot of CTAs around the page. So there are like a couple, but definitely not too many. And here, yeah, here they changed the order of the buttons. So they have try for free now and book a demo on top, with book a demo being the main CTA. Here they reverse it. Book a demo as the secondary CTA, then the first one, try for free now as a secondary CTA. Also, here they get rid of the hover states. So they have no hover states anymore. And I assume this button doesn't even work. Yeah, so in the footer, book a demo doesn't even work. Try for free now. Looks like it's working, but again, no hover state. Okay, let's try out the product. Oh, the video, it's interesting. At least I like the fact that I can get a bit of a preview of how the product looks and works. So yeah, definitely kudos for that. Login. Okay, so for account page, it's like testimonials, very simple testimonials, and a field for email, no social login. Okay, and they have this onboarding questionnaire. Starts with your name, Daniel, job title, designer / founder. There is no skip for anything, I assume, or this most probably just closes this top bar, but there is no skip on the onboarding. And it's a bit weird that you still have access to the sidebar. Usually the onboarding kind of overlays, so there's a separate page, but in this case, they just put it on top and that's it. Okay, so we add our own URL, company description, let's copy paste there. This, exploring and enrich, why not? Find some new leads. Tools we use regularly. LinkedIn, definitely Gmail. Yeah, that's enough. For now, try out our new sales GPT. Now this changed, as you can see now it's an overlay, grayed out background, and I have the option to close. Okay, and search for ideal customers. And here you basically can filter it down. The stuff that I said, I assume. Okay, continue. The search already started. And we have a bunch of contacts here. It's nice. This is a bit annoying, honestly. Like you get a bit closer to the sidebar and it starts to open. And there is company and people search, similar to the LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can enrich, you can access email, and so AI signals. And can we add something here? And you can connect and sync a lot of, at least here on the top, there are some stuff going on. So we have auto refresh, connect, another refresh, HubSpot, import data, need help, and settings, which is just one option. It would make sense probably to clean this area a bit and track companies, hiring, track job changes, track active jobs. Also, these are the 3. Honestly, it wasn't clear that these are tabs, at least not for me. For somehow I just missed it. And as I click on it, you can see things are moving around a bit. They have autopilot as well with triggers and so on. Obviously, agents, tools, extensions, and the rest of it. So it's an interesting tool. What's a bit maybe confusing here is that we have this get started, which opens this thing, which is in a way, I assume, some kind of tutorials or how to actually get started with the tool. Then you have this part here, which is a checklist, and we have tutorials here. So we have a lot of like first things to tackle. It would be great to just nail this part in a way and that is easy to use and understand. So maybe not have like 3 options to get started. This thing is like just starts to be annoying now. So You have get started, you have this checklist, and you have tutorials. Maybe just have one thing that like combines this or highlights the main steps that you should do. That would be helpful. Yeah, otherwise interesting product, and yeah, definitely worth a try. And the last one for today is Type Link. Unlock your creative potential with bento style no-code website builder. Okay, the website decline. This again looks very similar to this one. Kind of the same-ish layout. The header looks similar. So we have the header, nothing has hover states. Nothing has hover states here. We have some reviews. We don't know how many. The product hunt badge, so it gives a bit of a social proof here. A video, a preview of the product. Some features, add link. They are not features actually. It's just highlighting the main steps that you take in the product. And yeah, some of the widgets, I assume. And this is how you create it. So create pages, custom domain, work with the team, add form, free link in the bio, work with text, so highlighting features and functionalities. Awesome. And they have a lot of, at least not necessarily a lot, but they definitely have some reviews and 5 stars, which is good. It's good that they highlighted here. And one more create for free button at the top. So actually they have a hover, but the hover state is just this, that the arrow moves a bit to the right. No hover states here either. Okay, so very clean account creation, and that's it, you're in the product. And now what? Again, you have choose a template. How? These would be the templates. Okay, so this is very easy to miss that this is a template list. Maybe some images, some previews or something like that would definitely add more value than just leaving it blank, because it's very easy to miss, especially when you have also this. Okay, let's just go with something. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we don't have an App Store or Google Play link. Let's go back. Personal site. Okay, use this. Oh, you have access to just one and then you have to pay. Okay, and they think that I already created one because I clicked on that one. And that's it. You can publish it. Okay, but how I can set this up? So we have this personal, you have settings on how this thing looks and fonts, previewing on mobile and desktop and home. And here you have the main menu. Okay, we can create a new one. So this is the one that's created. We have forms, themes, settings, and no hover states for anything here as well. And here are the stuff that you can basically remove and add the widgets that you want, right? And add new ones, add links. Okay. This is cool, but it would definitely help if on the templates side, there would be some highlights of the templates or some visual representation of the templates, adding some kind of hover states. Again, repeating myself, but just guiding a bit the customers and the users through the flows and product in order so they can set up this properly. Otherwise, it's not that it's impossible, but it might take some time to figure it out and some might just leave. And there is also, oh, okay, this is nice. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff that can be done and customized otherwise. So yeah, cool stuff. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found some interesting nuggets for your own product. As you can see, a lot of the challenges are around onboarding and getting customers from landing page, a website or whatever you have into the product and helping them understand the value of the product as fast as possible. So yeah, good luck building your own stuff.